Great afternoon. Andrea M. Stuckey here, the divorce liberator, your favorite divorce coach. Coming to you live for a little car talk. I have errands that I run every day, so I figure I might as well just make a video while I'm driving. So listen, I want to come on and talk about the recent death of Kevin Samuels. He's a relationship coach, image consultant from what I understand. And I just want to share, my thoughts real briefly. And that is, of course, condolences to his family and his friends and his circle, right? Death is always, traumatic for the people that you love. I just lost my brother within the past month. Hasn't even been a month. So I definitely understand loss. As for his YouTube channel and his, from what I understand, relationship advice, what I have to say is nothing. Nothing. Want me to tell you why? Because I never listened to not one full video of Kevin Samuels. I happened to come across one of his shorts. The YouTube channel has what they call shorts, really short little clips. And of course, I've heard of him through other channels, but I've never been inclined to go and listen to anything that he says, because why? Right? Why infiltrate my mind, my brain at this, tender age of 53 to listen to, whatever he was sharing. But I did hear one small short, a little clip, and I can't look at the camera, you guys, I'm driving, but one clip, and he was berating a woman. I mean, in the 10 or 15 seconds that I heard him, he was berating a woman, and she was, still trying to talk to him and share her point, whatever it was. I don't even know what it was. And so it just baffles me as a woman that we are okay with that. Again, I don't know specifically the advice, if you will, that he was giving. But I want to share that, it's so important for us to have our, to be critical thinkers, right? To be critical thinkers, to understand your own personal values and your own personal beliefs. And the reality is that there are a lot of varying ideologies out here in terms of relationship advice. Now, let's be really clear. Some things are, human behavior facts, if you will. The differences between men and women, how we think generally, right? How we do things. But there are a lot of ideologies, and you can't really just pick an ideology and put it in your back pocket, right? Because your values, your belief system, what you want for your life may not align with that. And so you don't have to pick up or choose a particular relationship ideology that you hear. It's so important, as I share with, I teach on dating after divorce, right? I don't consider myself a relationship coach, but I've been single for 12 years. I mean, I'm in a relationship, but I've been, officially single after my second marriage for 12 years, right? And I have, been on this journey after divorce. And so I share some of those things in my experiences with women who've been divorced, who are back out here, trying to navigate these new spaces, many of them middle-aged, of dating, right? But a lot of it has to do with your own personal values, beliefs, and really just some basic wisdom, right? It's nothing rocket science. Basic wisdom on, the dating scene, or, the dating adventure, if you will, right? So I just wanted to pop on, using a little bit of humor, not because of his death, but the fact that I don't really have an opinion because I didn't allow that negativity to infiltrate any part of me, except for that 20 or 15 second clip. And so I want to share with you, whether you're male or female, that first of all, we should never get into a habit of allowing people to mistreat us and talk down to us and belittle us and berate us, regardless of our past mistakes, choices, whatever that, lifestyle, whatever that is. We don't have to allow that. Of course, the famous quote from Maya Angelou, we teach people how to treat us. And the more that we allow, I don't care if it's a relationship coach, a parent, a teacher, a co-worker, a boss, to belittle us and berate us, the lower our self-esteem goes. And the more challenging it is to build up your confidence, again, whether that's in a relationship, workplace, family, as a parent, whatever that may be. So use your wisdom as a believer. I'm a Christian, right? Follower of Christ. As a believer, if you have a relationship with God, that is your first authority, if you will, right? Because God will show you. Right. And I'm saying even outside of, the word of God and what God constitutes, or what God's order is for marriage and his will and those type of things. But God will also guide you when you're meeting people. He's going to give you wisdom and insight and discernment when you meet an individual. If you have that relationship with God, you can take everything to him. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with listening to relationship coaches, because there are some that I will listen to. But what I'm saying is we don't have to adopt those ideologies as our own if our experience or history or our personalities don't align with what they're teaching or what they're sharing, right? You're smart. You know yourself better than anyone else. And God knows you better than that. So just use some wisdom as you're headed out here in these relationship, in this dating spaces. It's challenging, right? But I just wanted to come on for a little car talk and share that. I don't have a view. Thought that was a little humorous. And I hope that as you move forward, as you're, experiencing the dating scene, if you will, relationships, that you use wisdom, that you gain some understanding, and first and foremost about yourself. And when you understand yourself, what you really need, what you really want, your own personal history, if you have baggage or trauma, those are things that you need to heal for yourself. And then when you step into a dating space, it is I won't say it's necessarily easy, but it's much more, not much more, it is easier in that regards. It's easier to navigate because you already know who you are, you already know what you want, you already know what you need, and so you don't have to waste time trying to figure things out, right? So I think it's pretty simple. Again, I'm Andrea M. Stuckey, the divorce liberator and your favorite divorce coach. Listen, make sure that you subscribe, like this channel, and share it out. And I'd love to hear some of your feedback. If you have some feedback about Kevin Samuel or anything that I said today, please drop it in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye.